Let's say you have this scene and you want to put in a couple pictures of a frog and a chameleon to make it more interesting. Maybe they're your pets, who knows? And so let's say you wanted to get rid of the rectangular background. In the case of the frog, it's the green background, or in the chameleon, it's the gray one. There's kind of a quick way that you can do that. If it's mostly a solid background, you can use your Smart Erase tool. And so what you can do is just click and drag, and it will usually do a pretty good job of guessing which parts you want to erase. It looks at the colors and it says, okay, well, it looks like that part's gray, that part's green. She's clicking on the gray, so she probably wants to erase the gray and keep the green. And so if you have a fairly simple background like that, that would be the quickest way to do it usually. In fact, we could probably do that with the froggy here too. So let's just click on the froggy. And oops, okay, so you see how it's kind of accidentally erasing some of his leg right there? I don't want that to happen, so I might have to do it in steps. So I'll do a little bit at a time so I don't end up accidentally erasing part that I don't want to erase. That's one way that you can do it. And then when you get really close to it, if it's still kind of picking up some of the leg that I don't want it to, then I have another option as well if I want to just erase. It's actually doing a pretty good job, but let's just imagine that it wasn't. Let's say I just had that little bit right there that I wanted to erase by hand, sort of manually, because it wasn't getting it with the Smart Erase tool. So then I can go just to the regular eraser, and you can just kind of click to erase things. The left square bracket will make my brush smaller. And I can also zoom in, which is probably a good idea so that I can kind of see what I'm doing here. You can see it looks a little pixelated, but that's okay. So you can kind of go in and fine tune a little bit. Another thing that's kind of cool with the eraser, the regular eraser tool, is if you want your edges to kind of gradually fade, you can use your eraser but lower the opacity so that it's not that strong. And then, like, see if you kind of look really closely here, see how there's a little bit of green that the Smart Eraser missed. So you can go in and erase it, and you see how it's kind of erasing gradually, but it's not erasing all of it. So you can, of course, adjust to suit whatever you want. If you use that, you can get it to look very, like, soft and fuzzy and gradual. And that can be a really nice way to blend two images together in a way that looks really natural and doesn't have any, like, sharp, unnatural looking edges. A keyboard shortcut that's good to know is Command 0. That will bring you back to the point where your picture fills all of the available space in the frame. So this isn't like the most realistic looking image in the world, but just kind of gives you an idea of how you can use the eraser and the Smart Eraser in Pixelmator Pro.